Honey, after you get home from work today, could you look after Amy for a little while? The grocery store down the street is having a sale, but it's only for today, and since Amy's not feeling well, I haven't been able to go yet.
Just pick her up and take her shopping with you if she refuses to go out, or go tomorrow. Figure it out yourself. Seriously, can you not bother me with such trivial issues when you know how long a day I've had at work?
Oh, are you working overtime today?
What's the point in doing overtime? Overtime is for the people who can't get anything done in the hours they have during the day and need to stay all night to keep their job. A handsome, charming guy like me is not some lazy half-wit that has to stay at the office all night.
Did I do something to upset you? Why are you talking to me like you're angry with me? I don't know whether there's been a problem or something else that's upset you, but it's not fair to take it out on me, is it?
What are you talking about? I'm in a great mood. Thinking about how I'm gonna be a millionaire soon. I feel like I'm on cloud 9.
Become a millionaire? Did you win the lottery?
Is that all you can come up with, that I've won the lottery? Really? Even if by a miracle I did win the lottery, after taxes, how much do you think is left for me to take home? How pathetic would it be to call yourself a millionaire after winning $1 million in the lottery, when in reality you're only getting a tiny chunk of that? Actual millionaires would laugh in your face. What I'm trying to say is that a few grand is pocket change to me now. I'm talking actual millions, not lottery money.
It's the middle of the day. There's no way you've been drinking. Why are you talking nonsense? I have no idea what you're trying to say. Why are you acting so strange? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's just get divorced already, okay? I have no intentions of spending any more of my life with a woman like you, so let's just go our separate ways now. Every day you're carrying that kid around with you to every store in a 10-mile radius to try and find the cheapest deals, counting change and carrying around all those coupons. Even when you need to buy something small for the apartment, like a lamp, you have to check every single online store just before buying one. While you're living off my money, you turn off the electric and the water without asking me, and nag me to get out of the shower if I'm in there longer than 20 minutes. I can't even shower for as long as I want in my own home. Do you even know how much stress I am under living with a nasty, frugal woman like you? If I live with you, I'm constantly living like a beggar, but she's different. If I marry her, my life will do a complete 180. I'll finally be able to be happy. So please, let's get a divorce, okay? Do you think an opportunity like getting with a millionaire is something that comes around often? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. It's a miracle. God gave me this opportunity, and I've made up my mind. I'm not gonna let this pass me by.
Are you having an affair? So, what you're saying is you met a rich girl and now you want to marry her and you're telling me to get lost? Is that really what you're saying? How can you tell me that so matter-of-factly out of the blue? Do you really love money that much? Do you love that woman so much that you can just abandon our daughter?
I guess I should say I like the money, not her then. There's no way I'd be in love with a 65-year-old grandma, is there? So don't be sad about it. I'm not leaving you because you're not pretty or hot enough or anything like that. When I married you, I did it because I really loved you, but that's not the case with this old hag. So don't be upset or get depressed that I'm leaving you, okay?
I have no idea what you're talking about. 65? She's 65? Have you lost your mind? You're seriously telling me you're going to marry a woman that's 30 years older than you? Not to mention the same age as your own mother? Does that make sense to you?
What have I said that doesn't make sense? We live in a capitalist society. Is there anything you wouldn't do for money? Think of how much better your life would be if you had unlimited income. Wouldn't you do anything you could to get that sort of life? That woman came into our real estate office at work and bought a whole $1.5 million house right then and there with cash. Then she said she liked the look of me, so she took me out for dinner and paid for everything as well as a 35% tip. I work myself to death every day just to earn $70. But this woman tipped me $4,000 then and there just for helping her find a house in the neighborhood that she wanted it in. We got to talking and she said that she liked me. She asked if I wanted to marry her. She told me I could give up my job and do what I want all day and go on holiday anywhere in the world by first class, not to mention have everything I could ever want.
So, you're really getting married to this woman because of her money? Is money that important to you? Going to work, earning a regular salary, living together with me and our child as we watch her grow up? Wouldn't a simple life like that be happier?
I'm not just some apathetic chum who's satisfied with working all day just to live the most regular, uneventful life. Money is my favorite thing in the entire world. I want to be wealthy more than anything. You and our daughter? To be completely honest, I don't care how both of you turn out. That woman is 65, but on top of that, she's so fat, apparently she's got diabetes and high blood pressure too. She might not live much longer, and once she's dead, I'll get all of her assets, property, and cash. Once that happens, I can spend the rest of my life loaded with cash, enjoying my time with pretty young girls. There is no way that I can let this chance go. If a man can't have the courage to seize an opportunity like this, then he's never going to be able to succeed in life. I need to do this.
Is that so? Well, if you're so determined that that's what you're going to do, then there's nothing left for me to say. Okay, let's get divorced. But you know getting divorced isn't an easy, quick procedure. We have a child and we have to sort out who gets what. I can't just magically divorce you right now, so you're going to have to wait a bit.
I don't have any time to wait. While I'm sitting on my thumbs waiting for you to divorce me, if that old woman notices another guy that she likes the look of, then it's all over for me.
Well, it's only natural to worry, I guess. You would be pathetic to divorce your wife all to marry a millionaire and be left with nothing because she went for another guy.
So that's why I need you to go through with the divorce now. I don't need the kid, I don't need any share of our assets, and I don't need any of the stuff in our place either. So just divorce me and stay out of my life from now on. I'm letting you keep everything. You don't have to go through splitting everything up. That's the best I can do for you now. We've been together for 8 years. The best thing that you can do for me is to let me go. Divorce me so that I can have your blessing to move on.
My blessing? Are you serious? You've betrayed me and your daughter so you can marry a woman 30 years older than you, and you think you deserve my blessing? You're really dreaming big, aren't you? I hope that you won't wake up from that dream and you stay delusional and happy for the rest of your life. I'll be rooting for you. And from now on, never show your face in front of me or your daughter ever again. And if you ever do show up again, be prepared to hand over $500,000 in cash. I'll be putting that in the divorce contract, so remember that and stay away from us.
When that old lady dies and I get all of her money, I'll be a millionaire. Why would I go back to a woman like you when young, beautiful women will line up asking me to marry them? I'll find a gorgeous, young girl, marry her, and have as many kids as I want, too. Stop worrying about stupid things. Nothing like that is ever gonna happen, so let's just go our separate ways. I know it's no use saying this now, but I actually wanted us to have a son, you know? But of course, you chose to have a baby girl. That really hurt me, and it still does even now. What I'm trying to say is, you can raise that little brat all by yourself. I have no interest in her.
I can't believe you. The more you say, the more ridiculous it gets. Let's just stop talking now. I gave up 8 years of my youth to be with a human like you. I regret ever meeting you. But fine, it's all fine. Whatever. If I want me and my daughter to be happy, then getting rid of the piece of trash that you are is the best thing for me to do right now. Just like that, I divorced my husband in a matter of days, paid the cancellation fee on our lease, and left to live with our relatives. Through my mother's help, I managed to get a new job and raise my daughter as a single mother. Since I'd gotten divorced, 4 years had passed in no time, and I'd met a kind man that I love and gotten remarried. Living with my beautiful daughter and my new husband, I'd been able to forget all about the pain I'd gone through just 4 years ago. That was before one day I got a text message from my ex-husband.
Babe, it's been a while. How have you been? You're probably doing great. Your clothes, shoes, and bag are all of a completely different style from before. You look so much more elegant and pretty. I almost thought that you were someone else, but it really was you. The girl that was walking next to you holding your hand, that must be our daughter Emmy, am I right? She's gotten so big. I was surprised. But I guess she's about 8 now, isn't she? It makes sense she'd look a lot different from what I remember. But I can't believe she wasn't able to recognize her own dad's face. That really upset me. I almost cried.
Who is this? Who are you to come out of nowhere and start sending me messages?
It's me, silly, your husband and Emmy's dad. I mean, we've only not seen each other for a couple of years and you've already forgotten me? Earlier, I saw you and Emmy in the subway station. I was so happy to see you both and I went up to speak to you, but you walked past me like you hadn't even heard me or seen me right in front of you. Do you know how upset that made me, for you both to just ignore me like that? I just don't understand how we can have a child together, yet you can see me and just walk away without even giving me a second glance. I feel like I'm going crazy. You're acting like we're strangers.
Aren't you the one who abandoned me and my daughter so you could go off and live happily ever after with a millionaire old lady? Not only did you promise to never show your face in front of me or my daughter ever again, you even signed a contract saying that you wouldn't. Who do you think you are waltzing up to me in the middle of the subway station and trying to start a conversation? Even if I do see you, of course I'm not going to stop and talk to you. And our daughter is 6 years old, not 8, and her name is Amy, not Emmy. How much more pathetic and undeserving to be a father can you get? Not even knowing how old your daughter is and what her name is? Not to mention, why is a man like you who went to get married to a millionaire dressed like a bum? Why is that? Did that old lady throw you away and replace you for a new, younger, more charming model? Is that why you've suddenly come out of the woodwork? So you can come be a parasite and leech off of us because she kicked you out?
Getting kicked out would have been much better. That old hag is absolutely adamant about not letting me get a divorce, so I can't even get out of the marriage. I don't even have a life anymore. She's a millionaire. She has more money than you can even spend, but she only gives me an allowance of $4,000 a month. I can't afford to get new clothes or shoes. She won't let me touch a drop of alcohol or cigarettes either. She says if I drink or smoke, I'll die before her, and she won't let me. She insists on me outliving her so I can take care of her and hold a proper funeral when she's gone. She is insane. She says all of this stuff like it's completely normal. No, I'm so depressed now. Do you think that's it? Because that's not all. She also makes me do all the cleaning in the house, and the laundry, and the cooking. It is all my responsibility. Anything spicy, greasy, or salty is off the menu, so I just can't stomach to eat anything I have to make for her. It is disgusting.
Oh, so that's why you've gotten so skinny. You're only just about to turn 40, but to think you look older than my 70-year-old dad. I guess that's an impressive feat in and of itself. Good for you. You were able to finally go on that diet you were talking about way back then. You should be thankful for your wife.
Wife? Don't joke about that. That crazy old hag is not my wife. Just hearing you refer to her as my wife makes me feel sick. Don't say that again. She's 69 years old, but she's still crazy about men. That dirty old woman. She'll pick any young guy she likes and take them out with her and do whatever she wants. She'll spend more money on a random young guy she goes out with for one night than she'll give me for my whole allowance in a month. If I dare to try and complain, she'll cut off my allowance and threaten me that she'll call a bunch of guys to come and beat me up. That old witch gets a sick thrill out of treating me like her own personal servant. Like I'm just her slave and nothing more.
Money really is an amazing thing. At her age, she can still go out and choose whatever man she wants and do whatever she likes with them. If that's not impressive, then what is? A middle-aged man coming up on his 40s, getting outshined by young guys in their 20s is just par for the course. What is there to be surprised about? Why would she settle for you when she could have anyone she wants? What can you do? You chose this path, you'll just have to keep walking it.
Who would have known that an old hag had such a filthy hobby? She's in her 60s. She's not content with just going out with these boys. She even brings them home and makes me cook dinner for them. Can you believe that? That crazy witch is out of her mind, I am telling you. She's been trying to turn me into her servant even from the start, telling me to do this and that like I'm a puppet for her to pull the strings of.
Why are you ranting about all this to me? I don't want to hear you whining about how terrible your life is after you abandoned me and your child. Do you not think that I have gone through worse? What is the point in all of this? Do you really want to try and make up for everything you've put me through back then? Is this your way of making it up to me by telling me how terrible your life is now?
I want us to get back together. If you'll take me back, I want to divorce that old hag and go back to live with you and our daughter.
Wow. Anyone would think that you're joking with me right now. Don't say something so ridiculous. I can't even laugh. The fact you're actually saying that to me right now is too crazy. Do you really think that's going to happen? You think I'd just say yes, of course, and let you come back into my life? What do you take me for? Do you think I'm in such dire straits that I'd take back a piece of trash like you? Whose fault is it that you're stuck with that old lady in the first place? Who put you in that situation?
For the past 4 years, I haven't had anywhere to go, and I haven't had anybody take me in, so I've just resigned myself to living like this. But after seeing you and our daughter today, I finally felt hope again. As long as I have family waiting for me, I'm determined I can do whatever it takes to get out of here and back to you. I've got proof of that hag's romps with loads of other men, so if she won't let me divorce her, I can take her to court and use it as evidence to get a divorce. You'll have me back, won't you?
I'm sorry, but I don't have it in me to take back a thing like you that went and left me and our own daughter to fend for themselves just because he wanted to marry a richer old lady. The thought of living under the same roof as you makes me feel sick. I'm not as strong as someone like you. I can't bear to be near a filthy thing like you for even a second.
No matter how much you hate me, there's no need to talk about me like that. Wouldn't living with me again be better than you having to live and raise our daughter by yourself anyway?
Oh, I'm already remarried, and I'm living happily with my husband and daughter. Don't think you know anything about me. Stop making a fool of yourself and leave me alone.
You got remarried without my permission? Did you have an affair?
You have certainly lost your mind, but it still astounds me how crazy you've actually gotten. There is nothing left to say between us, so let's just stop now.
I can just go and steal my daughter back from you, you know? Do you really want it to turn out like that?
What do you think you're saying? Are you threatening me right now?
I followed you back to your place from the subway station. I know where you live. I know the apartment you live in. I could go to your apartment tomorrow and take my daughter from you. Do you want that?
Do whatever you like. My husband is a police officer, so if you so much as try to take my girl from me, he'll get you locked up in jail in no time.
What? You married a cop?
Why, you don't believe me? Then give it a try. Really, go ahead. I dare ya. Don't forget I have the contract you signed with me stating that you owe me $500,000 if you ever come to me and my daughter again. If you want to give me every cent you own, go into debt for the rest of your life and take a nice, long stay in the local prison, then go ahead, try it. Whether I scared him off with what I said or it was something else, regardless, my ex-husband has not contacted me again after that. Seeing how he still tried everything he could until the very end to get what's best for him without any consideration for anyone else, I really couldn't believe the extent of that man's audacity. All that I think about this whole situation now is what a relief it is that I got out of that relationship. Even though he is, of course, an awful excuse for a human being, I'm still thankful to him for two things, though. One, that thanks to him, I was able to have the most beautiful, special baby girl in the world. And 2, that I was able to meet the most kind-hearted, loving, and responsible man to have as my husband. That lowlife will probably be living the same way for the rest of his life until the old woman dies, that is. He'll be worrying about how he'll make a living if he ever manages to break free from that woman's shadow, being scared to stand up to her and not even willing to try. I guess that's just what his life is now.